Thank you.
I really do. I love you so much, really.
Back at you.
Just say you love me. Say you love me.
I love you, Mikey.
That cut into your time, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm just gonna do some bad stand-up right now. But first I have to adjust my bra strap because I always have to do that. I think any other women in here can relate to that. I think the person, I know with 100% certainty that the person who designed a bra has never worn one, ever. And that's just one of the many travails of being a female in this society. There's bra straps, there's lesser pay for the same job, there's attractiveness. That's one of my favorites. Like we're obliged to be attractive, and that includes weight. Weight's really important. And it's not like there's it's not like it's for health reasons, and it's not even like there's a magic number, because you're supposed to, it's more subtle than that. There's more guesswork about, like, we have to weigh enough that the black guys will want to fuck us, but not so much the white guys won't. It's difficult. It's a challenge, I'm telling you. It's a challenge. It is. It's a balancing. It's a challenge. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that one. Yeah, see, there he is, proving he's always there to support me. So, but I want to talk about birthdays because we have a lot of birthdays tonight. I had birthday last week. Mike's birthday is tomorrow, right? Yeah, so a lot of good Gemini people. Geminis are awesome. The thing about birthdays is, I appreciate birthdays, but I kind of feel like after you reach 21, it doesn't really matter. Except there's one person who your birthday will always matter to. Who do you think that is?
Your mom.
Your mom, exactly. Your mom will always make note of your birthday. And who could blame her? Because it's when you pushed your big giant head out of her vagina. I can't even imagine. That's why I don't have children. My mom scared me so much with stories. I said to her once, I said, but you forgot about the pain, right? As soon as you saw me, she said, I never forgot about the pain. Why do you think I only had one kid? Thank you. My mom is wonderful. She called me. She actually got through to me this year on my birthday, but a couple of years ago, she left me this voicemail message. Hi, it's me. It's your mom. Happy birthday. You're old. Which would have been funny if she laughed, but she didn't. She said, yeah, I was thinking about how old you are, and then that made me think about how old I am. And I just thought about that, and I thought, we're born, and then we grow up, and that's usually hard. And then we maybe have a few good years, and then it all starts going downhill. And it just made me wonder, what's the point? Anyway, love you, happy birthday, Mom. So I called her back. I called her back, and I got her voicemail. I left her the message. I said, Mom, thank you very much. Thanks for leaving your existential crisis as my happy birthday message. I love you too. That's my mother. And there's something about when you get older, like I think there's like a switch in there that turns off that suddenly makes you unable to do anything technological. Because I used to be really good at technology, but then all of a sudden one day it's like I woke up and I don't understand it anymore. I have to consult with 13-year-olds. And the big issue too is that whenever I call customer support, they say something like, "How can I help you?" And I feel like saying, actually, I don't think you can. Why don't I just save us both some time and hang up? But yeah, so I had an experience recently with Ticketmaster, which I hate. So I went to order tickets. Garrison Keillor, I don't know if you know who that is, but he used to do a Prairie Home Companion. I love him. So he was doing a reprieve of that at Town Hall. So I called them, and I got this thing pops up on the thing, and it says, you have 8 minutes to complete this transaction. I'm thinking, I'm not an idiot, I can do that. So I went to order the tickets, and the first thing it said was, you haven't used your account in a while. Please change your password. I go, fuck, that's great. So then they sent me a link. They said, do you want to change your password? I said no, but they wouldn't accept that. And I think, they should really be more literal. Because a lot of us people, especially writers, we take things word for word. So I had to click on that. Then they said, okay, so they asked me again, do you want to change your password? I said no, but then I had to say yes. Even though I didn't want to change my password. So then they sent me a code to my phone. So I put in my password, and of course I had to pull out my Excel spreadsheet, which I know is like totally opposite of the whole point of this thing. So people can't get your stuff, because mine is just on an Excel spreadsheet, which is unencrypted. But how the fuck am I supposed to remember all these passwords? So I wrote it down, and then they said, we're supposed to be sending a code to your phone. So they sent a code to my phone, and then I retrieved that. And then when I went to put in my new password, it said, you can't use that password because you've recently used it. I'm like, I have to get you have to approve of my password, fucking fascist. So I had to come up with a new password, which of course takes me a while. So then I finally think I have everything worked out, and then they tell me, are you ready to pay for the tickets? I'm like, yes, except I don't know at this point. I'm kind of over it. But I had so much invested in it at the time, so I had to do it. So I'm just ready to click, and this window pops up. We're sorry, but in order to be fair to all of our customers, we have to close this session because you've exceeded the time allotment. I'm like, thank you very much. So it makes me wonder, are there a bunch of people that are out, they got all these high-tech security messaging processes for fucking Ticketmaster? So it makes me wonder, is this a problem that I don't know about? Are there a bunch of people out there that are just trying to hack into two middle-aged women who want to go see a Prairie Home Companion at Town Hall? I didn't know this was a real issue, but apparently it is. So what else do I have here for you? Let's see. Okay, then we get into not being able to read my writing and needing new glasses. So the one good thing that's happened recently is I've acquired a superhero, alter ego. Because I was talking to some friends and I said, I want to be a superhero. What would my superpower be? And a friend of mine immediately, without skipping a beat, said sarcasm. I'm like, that's perfect. So then I said, so what's my superhero name? I said, Captain Sarcasm. Another friend said, no, it's Sarcasm. So you can call me Sarcasm. Thank you. Appreciate it.